All of that and no dice. Day 35 of Karen Read's trial wrapped up today, and we still don't have a verdict. It's a great day for a great day. My name is Sydney Rushing. I'm a criminal defense attorney in the state of Michigan. Now let's talk about it. As I suspected, we finally got some questions from the jury, and the questions make it, I think, pretty clear as to where they're headed. On the first note was 3 questions. The first one was they wanted to know what the time frame was for the OWI charge, or the DUI charge, also known as drunk driving. It's OWI in Michigan, it's DUI there, it's different everywhere else, but it's drunk driving. They wanted to know what the time frame was for that. They wanted to know if they could use Karen's interview clips as evidence or how they could use them. And then the third question is if they find her guilty of a lesser, like the DUI, does that make her guilty of like the main charge, the manslaughter? So for those 3 questions, Judge Cannoni told them that when it comes to the OWI, you're the fact finder. You're the one who kind of looks at this and you determine it. When it comes to her interview clips, she said, yes, you could use them just like any other evidence. And in the third question, Judge Cannoni told them about the verdict slip. They made it a little bit easier to read, and she explained how it could go through this. Basically, you start here. If it's not guilty there, then you go to the next line. Then if it's not guilty there, you go down, go down, go down. And if they're all not guilty, you go to the top and you select the not guilty at the top of the form. Those came in around the 11-hour mark. And then about 1:30, we got another note. And that note questioned something that happened last year. They said if they are not guilty on 2 counts, but can't reach an agreement on the 3rd count, then is it a hung jury or a mistrial on all 3 counts? Or is it just that one? They asked that, and Judge Cannoni said she can't answer that question because she can't. She is held to the jury instructions. They can't really go outside of evidence. So that's a question that she told them that she cannot answer. She also said to the defense team and the prosecutor that she thinks that it's theoretical in nature. And I was like, no, I think that's pretty clear as to what they're doing here. And that's the same thing that happened last year. So she sent them back to continue deliberation. And then about 3:30, they sent a note in saying that they were ready to go home for the day. And you have to think about it. They've been going back and forth all day. There's something happening on that 3rd count where they can't agree. Tensions are probably high. People are probably starting to get irritated, maybe, just upset or what have you. So they just need to go home, take a breather, come back tomorrow with a fresh mind, and hopefully they can reach a unanimous verdict on all 3 counts. So that's it for day 35. Thank you for being here. Thank you for following along. I'm about to go on Court TV again, so go ahead and come over there and see me at 9 o'clock with Vinnie Politan. And here's the question of the day. Do you think that the jury being out this long is problematic for Karen, or do you think it's working in her favor? Let me know in the comments.